Hi, I am back. I made a video yesterday updating my experience at the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. And in that video, I mentioned that I was going to start doing some product reviews. And so today I'm going to do my first review. Today is July 13th, 2011. And the product that I'm going to review is called, let me take that off there, the Planner Pad. This is currently the planner that I am using. I've been using it for about 4 months or so. I think April maybe. And I really, really like this. Although I don't think it's a very well-known planner. I had never stumbled onto it prior. I mean, I found it. I honestly don't even know how I found it online. It was online somewhere. I think they send out like mail, like snail mail, marketing type stuff. I'd seen on a forum that that's how people had heard about it. I happened to stumble across this online somewhere. And then, of course, I always check YouTube for reviews for things that I'm interested in buying. And I checked, and there was only, I think, 2 or 3 videos on YouTube about this planner. So that's one of the reasons why I decided to do my first review on this. And I think it's incredibly helpful, and I don't think too many people know about it. So before I get too deep into this, I have to say I tried to make a video a little while ago. It is impossible for me to do a review for this in one 10-minute video. That's all I get is 10 minutes. So this will be at least a 2-part video. The first one I did was actually 3, so I'm going to try to streamline it a little bit. So this is part 1. If you're watching this, you're at the right place to start. So this is the planner pad. It is made of a very strong, durable, like vinyl-y cover. It's black, as you can see. It's flexible, but it's very, very durable. It's wonderful. So much better than any other planner as far as covers go that I've ever had. This is the lettering on the front is like gold embossed, but you can see it's very durable. And also, there's several different options you can get when you order yours, like add-ons that you can get. One of them is to have your name or whatever you want I'm embossed on the cover. I chose to have my name. My last name is on there as well, but I blacked it out just because I'm being weird, I guess. That's just something I don't think you need to know right the moment. So it's spiral bound, but the binding, the cover and the binding are intertwined. I don't know what that's called, but you see what I mean. It is wonderful because it lays flat. And it actually opens, you can flip it back like a notebook. No matter where you are, it will do that. It's nice. It comes in 3 sizes. This is the smallest of the 3. I think there's a professional and executive size. There is a page in here with an order form. Here it is. I'll tell you the sizes real quick if I can. The professional size is an 8.5 by 14. The executive size is an 8.5 by 11. And then this is the personal size, and it's 6 3/4 by 8.5. So that's how big this is. Really it's big enough, but it's plenty small. Do you know what I mean? I think it's the perfect size. So also another add-on that you can get with this is pockets. That's my grocery list. You can get these pockets that are like put my daughter right in your face. They're these plastic pockets, or yeah, they're plastic. They come. You can get either the front cover, one for the back cover, or you can get both because they do face different directions. So you have to decide where you want your pockets. I chose to get 2 of them, one for each cover. They're a nice, thick, heavy plastic, so they're very durable. I'm very pleased with the quality of them. And they are adhesive. You put them on yourself, which is super simple to do. And once they're on. They're not coming off. So no problem with worrying about them coming loose. And they're really handy. What I like to do, a little trick, is I take a Post-it notepad. God, I'm like all over the place. I take a Post-it notepad and I take off about a quarter of the pad and I stick it right to the outside of my envelope. So then I have, you know, the stuff inside, but then I'm taking advantage of that extra space. And a Post-it notepad actually sticks perfectly and it doesn't come off. It will come off when you peel the last sheet off, like you would if you were going to use it. But they really stick very well to that plastic. So those are nice to keep in there if you want to put a grocery list or anything. And what I took off of the front, and this is normally what mine looks like. It's got a Post-it note usually stuck to the front. I had some errands I had to run, so my list is on there where I needed to go and what I needed to get. I jot that stuff down. And leave it on there. But good for grocery lists, or if you need to leave a note for somebody, it's nice to have that little extra paper there. The other add-on that you can get, and these add-ons are real cheap. We're talking $1 or $2, I think, a couple bucks. So you're not talking like $10 for the envelopes. It's very cheap. The other add-on you can see are the tabs that are in here. Now the colored tabs are mine, but the month tabs, if you can see here, there's these little tabs. They're covered in like a plastic coating. They come in a sheet and you do put them on yourself, but for each of these little pages where they go, there's a little tiny, you can't see it, but a little hash mark that shows you right where to put them so that the spacing is perfect. So you don't have to worry about trying to do that yourself or figure out where to put them. That's all there for you. And that just takes a minute. It was real simple. So the very first page, the very front inside cover page, is personal information, which I'm not going to show you because it's all my personal information. Second, after that, the next section is phone numbers. And you can see that there's the letters of the alphabet and then a space for names and numbers. There is no place for addresses or email addresses. That's just for phone numbers. You could use it for email addresses if you wanted to. It's all alphabetized. But there's a lot of space to put numbers in if you didn't want to maybe keep numbers in your phone, or you're out and about and somebody gives you your number and you know how it's hard to you can just jot it down and put it in your phone later. So that's nice. The next section is a 3-year calendar, 3-year at a glance. So this year, 2011, 2012, 2013, which I think is really nice to have that. Certainly helps with planning if you do that a lot. The next section is a year at a glance. I'm not going to show you the current year because I've got it full of my stuff, but this is 2012. And if you can see, your months are across the edge of the page, and then each month is a different color. It goes from gray to white to separate the months out. And then it's just like a real simple grid, and it does have the holidays listed. But this is really handy for if if you are planning a vacation or you want to just keep track of when the kids are out of school. It's really nice to be able to see your whole year just at one glance. I personally, this is kind of a blurb, I guess, for women. I use it to keep track of my periods. That may be anal and it may be weird, but those are things that women need to know when they go to the doctor sometimes. And I'm not going to go into great detail, but I just put a little red dot on the day, and then when I go to the doctor and they always say, and when was the last date of your, you can just open this up and you'll know. So, and you can, if you're a regular, that's nice to see how often. Anyway, men don't want to hear about that. Or maybe they do, I don't know, maybe they're weird. The next section is holidays. You get 3 years worth of a list of holidays, current year, and then next year, 2 years. So if you want to know when the holidays are going to fall next year, you've got that information, so you can kind of plan. That's nice to have. The next page is a time zones. This is something that's not maybe handy for everyone, but it is for me. I plan meetings with people in other states, so it's nice to know actually what time I need to meet with them for phone conferences and stuff. Okay, I'm getting close to wrapping up my first video, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So find the second video for the planner pad review, and we will start up going deeper into the pages. So for right now, this is the end of the first video.